Great pleasure it is to see Israel joining the International Solar Alliance. Our officials have actually agreed on the resumption of the India-Israel free trade negotiations.
Indian Jewish community is in many ways very unique.
Great pleasure it is to see Israel joining the International Solar Alliance. I think you bring a lot of value to the table. And as we approach COP26, it's very important that in our growing agenda, green growth, green economy is given its due place. If I can, Ministers, with your permission, just speak on a few other issues as well. I've already had an opportunity to sit with the business community, and yesterday evening we discussed the possibilities in innovation, in digital, in green growth, and health between our two economies. So I'm very confident that our relationship will actually, as we approach its 30th year of accreditation, will actually shift gears and move into a new phase. I'm therefore particularly pleased that just as we came to this visit, our officials have actually agreed on the resumption of the India-Israel free trade negotiations. The talks will start in November, and they're very confident that they would be able to conclude the negotiations by next June. So it's something which we very much look forward to. Another issue on which we have been working on is, of course, how to travel in this COVID era. I know that in principle we have agreed on mutual recognition of our vaccine certification process. And while we are working that out in the interim, Israel would allow people with COVID-Shield vaccines to travel to Israel.
And understand. And I'm therefore very happy to be back here amidst a land with which we have ties of centuries, and amidst you who have in many ways been an umbilical cord that has nourished it. India itself has a diaspora of more than 30 million, and of course, diaspora is a word which we have learned from here. And some of them left our shores many years ago, some perhaps more recently. Some were uprooted in more difficult times and moved against the will. Some, of course, made more recent choices of their own. But among all of them, I would say the Indian Jewish community is in many ways very unique, because one, like other communities, it is a community which has existed peacefully in India for hundreds of years, which maintained its Jewish identity despite a long period of isolation from other Jewish communities. And two, because when all of you chose a new life, here mainly for civilizational reasons, it is again the basis for creating a new bond between India and Israel. Now, it is rare in Jewish history that you've had a long, continuous period where you've thrived in freedom and equality, as you did in India. And I must say, we Indians are very proud of that. Now, it is inevitable that we consider you as one of us. The Talmud mentions trade with India in ginger and iron, and the book of Esther, in fact, mentions India as Hodu. One of your 17th century mystics settled down near Delhi and was revered as a Sufi saint by us. And the fact is that the Jewish Indian community over many centuries in multiple ways has contributed to the building of India.